Welcome, Blake Duarte and Peter Jung. We are so happy to have you here today. Before we jump in, I think we have a quick little video clip we'll take a look at as we get ready to talk about our segment. Cool.
Join us for the Pierce County Developmental Disabilities Legislative Forum on November 19th, 2024. Visit the TCC campus on Building 11, connect with legislators, discuss vital issues, and make your voice heard. Visit piercelegislativeforum.org for more information to register and join us.
All right, wonderful. Now, Peter, can you tell us a little bit about what the Pierce County Developmental Disabilities Legislative Forum is and who is it for?
So I think it's a really, really good opportunity for people with disabilities, their loved ones, and people who are interested in learning about this community to connect with their legislators and their policymakers. So at the end of the day, this is a democracy, and if your elected officials don't know what you need, what you're looking for, what's important to you, they're not going to make the right policy decisions. So this is a really, really great opportunity for people to connect with their policymakers, say what matters to them, and network, find their own community.
Great. Now, when is the forum happening, and where can people find out more information?
So it's happening on November 19th from 6:30 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and you can find more at piercelegislativeforum.org.
Do we need to register to attend the event, or how can we attend it?
Yeah, so you're going to want to register, and once you've registered on that website, there's a little registration button. Head over to Tacoma Community Campus, Tacoma Community College Campus, Building 11. Wonderful building, very ADA accessible, and it's right next to the Transit Center.
Wonderful. So to give me an idea of if I were to attend, what happens, what can we expect to experience while we're at?
So it starts with the Tracy Vanderwall Award, which is an award named after the founder of the Legislative Forum. She's sadly passed away, given to leaders in the disability community. Now, nominations are still open on the website. So if you have someone in mind, go ahead, check out the website, nominate them. So after the award, then we have the legislator intros, where you get to meet your legislators, meet the people who are out there, making those decisions for you. And after that, we'll have a couple guest speakers, and following that, you will have a chance to talk with the legislators.
That's fantastic. It's always great when you can meet your legislative officials, but also others in your district as well.
Yeah.
Is there a chance to network with those people?
Oh yeah, there will be some breakout sessions, and there will be plenty of time for people to network, find their own community, find people who are interested in the same issues. And if your legislator can't make it, we will go and make sure that any questions you have get passed on.
That's wonderful. Now, Blake, you're here with us today as well, and you've been to last year's forum, and you both probably have an experience to tell us about being at the forum. What is that memorable moment for you?
I was grateful that, at the forum last year, I had the opportunity to share my story on my struggles of finding appropriate housing that meets my needs. While the lack of affordable housing is a problem in our community, we also need to look at alternative forms of housing that match people with disabilities' desire for independence, but also include critical supports that people like me rely on, such as caregiving.
Now, why is this an important event in Pierce County, and how does it help with equity among our community, Blake?
The Legislative Forum is an important event in Pierce County because it gives people with disabilities an opportunity to speak with legislators, one-on-one, about the challenges they face. Being able to meet with legislators in person allows us to convey our stories and needs for various services to our legislators in an authentic way. Many people with disabilities rely on services funded by the state legislature, as well as Congress. Those services that we rely on can be greatly impacted by the decisions that our legislators make. Helping people with disabilities to be comfortable reaching out to their legislators helps our communities to be more representative of people's needs.
Wonderful.
Another reason why the forum is important is October is Employment Awareness Month for people with disabilities. We will share the list of employers who provide jobs to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities on the Legislative Forum's website.
Great. Thank you, Blake. Now, Peter, I want to go back and ask, do you have a memorable experience from last year's forum?
Honestly, just going and seeing the community that's happening organically. I always love being in places where you can see the disability community coming together, because very often there's just such a hard time in finding your people. And any place where disability is normalized, accommodated, and that community is just organically blossoming everywhere is just fantastic to see.
It sounds a great welcoming environment for everyone to be a part of. Now, how can our viewers help spread the word about this forum so everybody knows about it and gets their opportunity to go experience it?
So you want to check out piercelegislativeforum.org. There's a promote tab. Now, if you're on mobile, there will be like little 3 lines and you gotta click on that and hit promote. And there's all kinds of stuff that you can share to socials, text all your friends, family, anyone who's really interested in connecting with the intellectual and developmental disability community. And it's a fascinating community, fascinating policy work happening. So just share the flyers, share the images, just get the word out there.
Great. Now, this is a huge event. Who organizes this forum?
So it's organized by Pierce County Human Services that contracts through PAVE, who also works with PC2, Morningside, Open Doors for Multicultural Families, and others. And it's put on by Tacoma Community College, very graciously, and supported by Pierce Transit.
Wonderful. Now, what is the one thing you hope our viewers will do after today, after they've seen our segment?
Share this information. I just get it out there. All the time I talk about the advocacy work I'm doing and people are like, wow, I wish I could learn more. Here's how you can do it. Here's how you can support this community, get involved with this community, and just do amazing work.
How did you become involved with it?
I got an autism diagnosis and also worked with autistics my whole life. And it was like, oh, I'm disabled. Oh, everything makes sense. Oh, we all need help. And so coming together and forming community, we're stronger together, and we need better representation and better understanding from our legislators. Otherwise, they're gonna have no idea what to do with us. So they're here to listen, and we want more and more people to get out there, make their voices heard, and advocate for what actually needs to happen in Pierce County.
I think that was when we were in the green room talking earlier. We were discussing that they need to know what you need.
Yeah.
Not, we think this is what you need.
Otherwise, they're going to get wrong.
Yep. Peter and Blake, thank you so much for being here this morning and sharing with us about the event. Remember to check it out, and if you can make it on the 19th of November, we'd love to see you there. Up next, we have Katie from the Museum of Glass, and you are going to be looking for a new best friend to hang out with at Pumpkin Patch because our Pet of the Week will be up later in the program, so stay with us to see more about that fabulous dog we're going to meet. We'll see you after the break.